The rising cost of higher education has shifted university priorities, as admission offices are now more likely to admit students who can pay the full cost of tuition. In the second part of our three-part series on education, we examine how rising costs are impacting Miami's recruitment strategies. A record number of applications flooded Miami University again this year, as the applicant pool increased by more than 10%. Increased applications have led to more racial diversity. More than 11% of Oxford campus undergraduates were racial minorities last year, and Miami will welcome its most racially diverse class ever this fall. However, as racial diversity increases, four-year institutions nationwide are struggling to attract economically diverse students, according to a report released last December. More than 30% of this year's freshman class reported family incomes greater than $200,000, more than double the national average. But Miami's Office of Admission Director Ann Larson says the university does not look at economic diversity when reviewing applications.
We look at racial ethnic diversity, geographic diversity. We don't, in admission, look at economic diversity. We don't have that access to a student's financial we read our applicants' need blind.
Decreased state funding coupled with a declining pool of Ohio high school graduates has led to a greater push for out-of-state students. The Office of Admission has also changed how it reviews applications.
So certainly diversity broadly defined, but you'd like diversity of thought as you read an application. That is incumbent on the reviewers to look at that broad continuum and find differences.
A holistic student experience is what student leaders say economic or racial diversity brings to campus.
We're not looking for increased diversity on campus just to get specific checkboxes and fulfill rankings or do anything like that. It's because diversity adds something to the academic culture of the institution.
The point of college is to expose students to new ways of thinking, to new ideas, to things they haven't seen before. And that can't happen if the very people with whom you're supposed to be going on this journey are exactly like you.
J.M. Rieger, Oxford Week in Review.